Okay, this is the Samsung Gym. I've already got it turned on and everything. Some people have a problem with this thing getting on the internet. Okay, first you go to your menu, then you go to your settings, then you go to your display, then you go to your screen timeout. We're going to put it to 1 minute to show you what will happen. Let's see, make sure it did that. Okay, set to 1 minute, then go to here, then go to your Google. Okay, then we're going to go to MSNBC. Then we're going to let it time out on us. Let's see, it's now 10:22. It takes it about a minute to time out. See, 10:22, it's 10:23. Should be getting ready to time out on us. As you can tell, it loaded. Normally within a minute or two it times out. There it goes, there's the timeout. Now, what you do is you go back up, and you go back in the program. You go to your home screen. Okay. Okay, you go into settings. You go back into your menu button here. You go into settings. Back in your display. Back in your timeout. Screen timeout. Set it for 30 minutes. Make sure it's set for 30 minutes. Go back to your home screen. Go to Google. Go to MSNBC. It went to Bloomberg. Oh well. It's now 25 after, so it's been about 3 minutes since I started this. Okay, 1 minute to 1.5 minutes was the previous program trying to load and wrote, and it went to a timeout. I've got about 5 minutes up before my computer screen will time out on me, on my PC. So, but when you set it to that 30 minutes, it will just continue and continue and continue. It'll give you about 30 minutes of run time with the screen on, and give you that plenty of time on the internet and all that other stuff you really need, if you really need it. But this thing needs a faster processor, needs more RAM memory to it, because you really can't use your SD card to its maximum when it comes to applications, because there's not enough room on the memory, internal memory, or what they call RAM memory, to really do the maximum you want to do on the thing and stuff like that. Okay, it's 26. I'll give it 1 more minute. Let's see. Give it a little more time. Okay, it's now been a minute since I started on this one. Okay, and we're going to give it until about 10:30. I'd say would be a good one. We started at 10:26. If we can get it to 10:30, I feel comfortable with showing you that it'll last that much longer. Now, the point here is it times out. What that does is it keeps you from going on the internet. Now, by switching it to the screen timer from the factory set of 1 minute to the factory available 30-minute screen timeout time, it allows you to stay on the internet much longer. Another thing that's kind of a hint here is that if you touch the screen at any point in time, it automatically resets the timer. So if you touch the screen, or let's say you playing Pandora or some internet song that you got going, internet radio, and you put it in your holster and you bump it, you better watch your data plan. Because last month I think it was 1.7 gigabytes that I ran up. So I really run up a lot. I love my Pandora and I love my New Rock 93.3 The Planet. I like to play both of those. I also like to occasionally do Scanner Radio, which is it's a police scanner. It's a thing that you can buy, that you can get in the app for your thing. And let's see, we're still sitting. We got 2 more minutes we want to wait. Okay, as you can tell, it's now 28 minutes, 10:28. It started at 10:26 and it's still kicking. Like I said, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. So as you can tell, it's definitely lasting longer. I tried to do this last night, and the thing kicked it out because it was too long a program. It wouldn't load it. It took an hour to load it up, and then it said, hey, this is too long to play. But basically, you hit it to that 30-minute, you increase it from 1 minute to 30 minutes, and you'll be able to get on the internet. That's what I thought I'd show everybody. There's a couple other hints while we're waiting here for that 10-minute cycle to run up. You can also add, if you get your Windows maxed out, just hit OK. Press the link again. Hold that link. Hold your finger on the link. Don't move it off the screen. Another screen pop-up menu will pop up. Then release your finger. Hit the open button on that pop-up screen. That will open it and bypass the excess Windows command control error message. That's something I learned a long time ago. Is there anything else I can think of that might be of any usefulness to somebody? Oh, when you do time out, let's say you have it on 1 minute and you time out, you got a minute or two to press that restart button, the power button, because it doesn't actually power it completely off. Okay? It takes it so many minutes for it to do that. You have to actually physically power it off. It will go into what I like to call standby, but the company says standby is when you go to the home screen. So you call it what you want to call it, but what it does is it cuts off the screen to save energy. Okay, we are now setting at 10:31. I think that's plenty enough.